Today we are going to talk about Reve AI. So it's a company that has released their latest or the first text to image or image to image model called Reve Image few days back. And I think there were a lot of parallel announcement from Google, OpenAI, and because of that, I think it did not get the deserved recognition and the buzz. However, from my personal experience and testing and working with it, I think it's worth having in the workflow of most of the creators or creatives who use Midjourney or Flux or maybe Freepik and other AI tools in their day-to-day workflow. So a little bit background about this company. So this company is based in Palo Alto, California. It's a small team of passionate researchers, builder designers, and storytellers with big ideas. And the specialty that they have also mentioned in this about section of their website is the same thing that I have also experienced, which is that their model is pretty good with the prompt adherence, aesthetics, and typography. So typography is simply like using text, and also not just the text. Like if let's say you want to write something like create an image of a sweatshirt or a hoodie on which there is a text saying Nike is written. So it will not be a plain Nike text just placed or sticking to the sweatshirt, but it will be so beautifully placed that you will feel like this is something created by a designer who has years of experience in designing typography and building the whole aesthetic from ground up. Now that's a lot that's enough about them. Let's see their announcement post, which will give you a little bit of idea about this model, and then we will do a little bit of testing session or maybe my generation that I would like to share with you. First and foremost, at the moment, I think there is no other model. So Reve Image is also known as Half Moon. That's the name of this model. Is the only, I mean, not the only model, but it is the highest rated model in the Allo scores by artificial analysis. So Allo scores in artificial analysis image arena, higher is better. So you can see Reve Image Half Moon has 1159, 1159. That's the ranking. The next model that follows, which is very close, is Recraft, and Recraft is pretty good. Imagine 3 by Google is also pretty good, but again it is limited. People can use it through Google AI Studio. I think it is not yet released in Gemini. You can use it through Freepik, FAL, other third-party providers. Flux is also not too far. Midjourney, that we all love, is quite behind. However, Midjourney V7 is around the corner. Maybe by tomorrow it will be out. It might surpass this, but these scores sometimes don't mean that the model is best in everything. So you have to take this with a grain of salt. So this is the announcement post. They talk about that you don't need to have very good understanding or knowledge of prompt engineering, and I can explain that right away. Okay, let's try to make sense of that. So this is the website, preview.reve.art. Okay, so if you go there, you will probably be landing on the explore page, and this is the explore page, and you can start creating an image. I think you just need to create an account and you will get some free generations. After that, if you feel like, you can buy the subscription. I think there is no subscription at the moment. You can buy credits. So for $5, I think you will get 400 or 500 generations, which is pretty good. So you can start writing your prompt here. So the point that they were making, that you don't need to have a very good knowledge of prompt engineering, is because of this enhance feature. So if I write something like a man wearing a bandana in the afternoon, standing next to a cop in Downing Street. Okay, I can write 10 Downing Street. I think that will work. But so this is one line prompt that I have written. However, when the images will get generated, I will show you that this enhanced feature has turned that prompt into a different prompt or improved prompt. So you can see there are 4 images. You can also generate 5 images in one go. You have to just go there, this left hand side top corner. You will be able to select how many images you want to generate for each generation. So our prompt was a man wearing a bandana, standing next to a cop on 10 Downing Street. So yeah, so the guy is definitely wearing a bandana. This is cool. This is cool, and this is also nice. I think this is more aesthetic. So if I click on edit prompt, it will show the prompt. So our one line prompt turned into a male figure wearing a black bandana. So you can see like it has enhanced the prompt significantly. Let's go back to the announcement post. So the first point is, I think, pretty clear. Now the text thing I was talking about, the typography. So you can see that this San Francisco, which is written on the hoodie, is so aesthetically beautiful. Like it feels like that it was written, it was embroidered in that outfit. So I think that's the typography thing. You can also upload your image. So let's also explore that. Let's go back. If I click on attach an image, maybe I'll just attach this image, or I go to this thing. So I'll just attach this image, maybe this one. So once I uploaded the image, it starts processing. So it is different from the image to image that we see in Midjourney or Flux or other AI modules or models or tools, because we can also add prompts to it. We can use it as an image reference to create the output image close to the close or maybe slightly related, so we can control that. Here we don't have that control. I think at least it did not allow me to add any prompt to it. So it understood the image. I mean, it uploaded the image, it processed the image, it understood what this image is about, and then it created the as close as possible, like the resemblance is as close as possible. And we did not write any prompt, but it managed to create the prompt by analyzing the image. A striking photograph of Pope Francis wearing an oversized white puffer coat. And yeah, you can read the prompt by pausing the video. So this was the third point. This one we have already discussed, and that's about it. So we can also test a bunch of prompts. I have few prompts that I would like to play with. I was building a bunch of prompts for Midjourney, but let's test with Reve. Okay, so our prompt is dynamic full body fashion shot, model with vibrant pink hair caught mid-stride on a brutalist concrete rooftop, wearing a flowing asymmetrical electric blue silk gown billowing dramatically in the wind, sharp contrast between soft fabric and hard architecture, overcast daylight, editorial style for Vogue Italia. So I'm using the enhanced feature at the moment, but we can test this with and without the enhanced feature. So for the first generation, let's keep the enhance on. I can select I think this is fine, 2:3 is fine, or maybe yeah, let's go with 2:3 as the orientation or the dimensions. So, and the generation is quite fast in Reve. That's pretty promising. So this is with the enhanced feature on, but the output looks pretty good. You know, the prompt, if you see, okay, the bright pink hair, it's bright pink hair, the brutalist concrete, the background is a brutalist concrete rooftop, and electric blue silk gown. So I think it has followed the prompt very well, and it has enhanced that prompt slightly more. And you see, this is amazing. So let's try to generate another image, another few images, but while keeping the enhance option off. So let's see if there is a difference. how different are the outputs when when you use the enhance feature and when we don't use the enhance feature. So of course there is a difference. I think the enhance feature makes the thing feel more cinematic, more grainy, or maybe film. But in this case, this is also pretty good. It is probably more realistic, which may or may not be the right approach in a given scenario. So that's like depending upon your use case. Also, one more thing. So let's say we are happy with this image, but we want to change a couple of things. So let's edit the prompt. Here we can change pink hair to, yes, say yellow hair. And in case of blue, let's say cyan or cyan, I don't know how to pronounce it. And let's try to run this while keeping the seed same. Okay, let's see. So we use this image and we have changed the prompt. So yellow hair, and the dress is also changed. The character is not consistent, or character is not there, but I think we are able to flawlessly change the hair color and the dress color, so that's pretty good. I think for the consistency of the character, I think that's something Rev does not highlight or promise in their announcement post, so I have to explore that. Maybe let's change the seed number. If we remove the seed number, will there be a difference? I don't know. Blue, let's change blue to green, and let's run this prompt. Okay, so I think hardly it takes 5 to 7 seconds. So okay, so I don't think there is much difference with the change of the seed. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, let's try another prompt. So this was a fashion inspired. Let's try to do something like character consistency, or maybe at least with the prompt, maybe we can achieve that. So I have this prompt for a character called Glorium Stonehand. Okay, so I'll just copy this. I don't know why I feel so hot in here, but yeah, maybe I'm putting too much effort. Okay, so we have entered this prompt. I will copy the next prompt also at the same time. Sorry. So this is a different setting for the same guy. In this case, he is doing some action. He is sitting on a rough wooden table in tavern. So maybe let's use this guy. And then we edit the prompt, keeping the seed same. Let's run it. I have very little hopes whether if we will be able to have this character in the other scenes. So yeah, so maybe it is close to what we wanted, but it is definitely not the precise or exact character. But the beard and the other characteristics of the guy have been somewhat replicated. So I think that's one of the flaws or the downside of this character, that it cannot do character consistency, or maybe I am limited with my testing at the moment. But I think overall, if you will see a bunch of images that I've created in the past, I'm pretty happy with this model, and I can't get enough of it. I want to try and play around with this model for my personal projects, client projects, and probably I'll be building a lot of posts where I will compare it to the Midjourney V7, which will be out soon, and maybe new releases from Black Forest that owns or has built Flux, and then Google's Imagen 3, or any other leading AI companies that is working on building or releasing their new AI text to image or image to image model. So yeah, I think that's all. Hope you learned something new, and yeah, uh, do follow me and do also subscribe to my YouTube channel. Bye bye.